Welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Timothy. Welcome to my channel. I hope this can actually give you some guidance in your life at the moment. Today is governed, so Tuesdays are governed by the energy of Mars, which can be like domination, building, success, growing, and overcoming fears. And there's a lot of fire energy today, but it can also have to do with health. So today we're going to do a health questions based on your health and your vitality and your energy. Now, disclaimer, first and foremost, whatever comes up over here, remember it's just general. If it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. It might be for someone else. So I am not a medical doctor. I'm not going to diagnose you. However, I can discuss see what's in your energy field that's a little bit low at the moment. And just see if it resonates, see if it feels right, you know. So just a recap of that is a disclaimer. This is just purely for fun. This just to see what we need to be aware of that could be coming up in the future, and to make sure that we are in alignment with ourselves and we're eating correctly, that we're getting enough sleep at the moment, and that we're dealing with our stresses at the moment. Okay, so kind of where I'm taking this at the moment. So you can choose power number 1, power number 2, power number 3, and power number 4. So eyes closed, relax your body, relax your mind. Just imagine, see, feel the first thing that comes to mind. Power number 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then we're going to go into your reading today. Okay. So let's go and see what that has to say to us. Okay. So already your vitality energy with the King of Wands is quite a strong character, which means that a lot of fire energy inside of you at the moment. This is almost like sometimes when we have too much fire, we need to have that time to cool down. So this is on a stress level, it's on 100% stress level, but more than that, there can be also frustration. So just be aware, watch frustration at the moment, watch how we're feeling and what we're doing with people. If we need a timeout, we need a timeout with this card. Sometimes we might be too much for other people right now, and the universe is just saying to you, take a breather, take a time out, okay? Then you have a Page of Pentacles. Pages always have to do with the legs, so just wash the legs, maybe circulation, maybe at sore knees, any of the above. Just watch any of that sort of thing. So if we're exercising at the moment and we're pushing ourselves too hard, this could be this card at the moment. Sevens, watch shoulders for some reason. The shoulder area comes up as a be aware of, and it's usually to do with like overdoing things, okay, having too much on your shoulders, kind of not knowing where to turn. Just be aware, if you've chosen power number 1, you're going to feel a little bit can't give a damn energy. Okay, so this is kind of normal for this type of card to come up, where we have done so much that at the moment you can't do any more. So well done on the effort part, whether that is exercise, whether it is, either not exercising or not exercising. So the flip side of this can be sometimes taking it too easy and then I have to use this fire energy somehow. And I would then recommend, if you're getting this card, to really focus on your physical well-being. Now watch shoulders and like uncomfortable shoulders, maybe sleeping too long on one side of the body. Just be aware of that if you can. The Hangman, this is for people that have dentures. This will be just making sure that we are regular with the dentist at the moment. Make sure that we are making sure that we have gone for a checkup, gone for a clean. Maybe it's just a reminder for you to do so. And then the twos have to do with, in all fairness, vitality, but it's also do with, your partner's health. So maybe they need to hear this message. Okay, so if this is not for you, this might be your partner or someone very, very close to you, and we just need to keep an eye out for them. Okay, this is probably why it's come up in your reading. If this is not for you, this will be something very close to you, and that's the meaning of this card. Okay, so in power number 1, not too bad actually. So anything to do with knees, shoulders, and taking some time out actually. So it's not a bad idea to do that now. Okay, that's power number 1. We're going to go to power number 2 now. All right, so immediately when I see this card, that has to do with sinuses, so anything in the sinus region. That can also be postnasal, going into the throat area and into the chest, so we need to watch our chest with this card. When it comes to the Queen of Cups, this is also overindulging, so maybe we are over drinking, maybe we still in the festive season, maybe we're just drinking too much and we need more water. Okay, so just be aware that when this card comes up, it usually has to do with taking in more water and flushing those kidneys out if you can. Now the 7 of Cups, this usually has to do with how we avoid people at the moment. If you're in this energy where you can't deal with people and they're just too much and over the top for you, even our partners can be that for us, then we're going to be pushing them away. So just be aware you need space. Number 2. King of Swords confirms this again. When the King of Swords comes up, this normally has to do with structure and a physical body. So this can be like bones and making sure that we're having enough calcium in our diet. Calcium, magnesium, if we can, just really just watch those 2 elements in the body, because they can show me either like brittle bones or cold get into the bones or anything joint related. Okay, so just be aware of this card. Then the 3 of Pentacles can have to do with blood related, and this can be like cholesterol or blood pressure. So just watch blood pressure mainly for pile number 2. Okay, so just be aware this is a reading for pile number 2. Now, not bad at all. Vitality is here in pile number 2. The energy is here behind you. The no give a damn energy is around you. It's time for a break as well. But the King of Swords doesn't allow you to sit still for any moment. Now just be aware, if you chose number 2, just have a watch out. If it hasn't come in, that's perfectly fine. Take what you can from this reading. Remember, I'm working with millions of people right now, not just one. So if this doesn't resonate with you, but power number 2, just watch blood pressure, cholesterol, anything blood related, just watch that. If you only take one thing on, take that last bit. Okay. Let's go to power number 3. All right. Now you got the 10 and you got a 9 sitting right straight up after it. The 10 can be low back issues. Watch the lower back, inflammation in the back, hips area type of thing. Also watch the kidneys in this arena. When the 10 of Wands comes up, that can usually be the water element, that can usually be the fire element as well, and it can work both in either the top half of the body or the lower half of the body, because they work kind of together actually. Okay, your gut normally influences your brain influences your gut, so be aware when it comes to this. The 9 is just a lack of energy at the moment. 9s can usually be, I've overworked myself, I'm ready for a holiday at the moment, I'm ready time to take a break, but this one's more than a break. This one's I'm exhausted. So I want you to watch your B12s, B6s, any vitamins, maybe go for a B shot injection, not a bad idea right now. Now also watch anemia, what's this one, because you've got the 4 Pentacles. 4 Pentacles always has to do with really having to focus right now, and I don't have the energy to do so. Okay, so I need that energy to be in your system. Watch anemia, and then you're making sure that we're having enough protein in our diet when it comes to this card. Okay. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a beautiful card. This usually has to do with migraines, headaches, anything of that sort. It can come in out of nowhere and it can hit you in the head. So just be aware of any of that sort of things, and especially around the eye area. Okay, so like a headache behind the eye or glare or any of the above. If this is so, watch for glasses. Maybe we need to just up that again or have them checked out again if this is what you are sitting with at the moment, King of Cups. King of Cups usually has to do with like really wearing your heart in your sleeves. Don't give too much of yourself right now. Emotionally, you don't have the energy to do so. I want you to conserve energy right now, plug it all into you. If you're looking after anyone, pull back a little bit. That's a really big guidance system for you right now. And then the intuition wants to flow. So your energy systems are actually needing power number 1's energy, because your intuition, your psychic abilities wants to open up right now. So how interesting is this card? So this can be reflection, meditation, anything to do with relaxation and setting your mind onto a goal and focusing only on that one goal. Okay, so not bad at all. And let's go take a look and see power number 4. Okay, immediately as I see an 8, that's usually to do with blood and circulation and all things that come with blood. That can be heart, that can be anything in the chest area over here. So we want to just, if we're smoking, we want to reduce the smoking or just take less of that in if you can. If you're vaping, remove it, just be aware of this one. 5s means that we just want to stay away from negative people at the moment. Maybe we're avoiding people at the moment, and that's fine. Avoid them right now, okay? So if we have a squabble with any family member, any friend, do so now. It's fine. If you have been biting your tongue with something, let it out now. It's time for you to breathe it out, okay? The Lovers card. Now you've got your beautiful distraction at the moment when it comes to relationship energies. You really want to focus on your relationship right now. That's going to give you a lot of peace of mind. This is actually not a bad reading, by the way, because there might be focusing on relationships, and on these 2 cards is hiding from the world. The Hermit lets you stay at home a little bit more, lets you become more comfortable, make your home more comfortable. And then the 10 can sometimes do anything with the head area when it comes to depression or feeling a little bit down. So I just can't be around people at the moment. I just want to push them away. I just want to have space around me. So if you have chosen power number 4, then this is someone that just needs me time, fairness, or me time with my partner, and everyone else can be pushed out. Okay, so I hope this reading has helped you in any way. Power number 4 is very much like in charge. They know what they need, they know what they want. It's really not like anything's thrown against them. I feel they're very much a part of their own life right now, and I really do feel that there's light at the end of the tunnel for all of these people over here. Power number 1, 2, 3, and 4, not bad cards whatsoever, actually. So well done. I also want you to be aware that I'm just to remind you of the disclaimer. This is just to help you in any way that it can, whether it's just to give you some way to focus on things. I'm not a medical doctor, I can't diagnose you, but I just wanted to shine some light on things that I'm picking up on the energy front before it becomes physical. Sometimes I see it in the energy before it comes in months later. So if you don't see these symptoms right now, it could be that it could either still to come, or that's what your weaker point of the body is, and you just need, and I'm giving you a remedy now, whether it is exercise, meditation, yoga, if you had the lower back pain, stretch it out, really make this body supple and flexible right now, okay? The energies coming on the planet when it comes to today and for the rest of this year is very much about getting energy. You have to go to your goals, you have to manifest your goals right now. It's going to require a lot of your energy to do so, and I don't feel right now, besides barring power number 1, that the rest of you can actually hold the energy strong enough. So if you need a break, take a break right now. It's fine, you can do that right now, okay? You will be able to catch up with power number 1. Power number 1 has this come, let's go do this, So hopefully this reading has helped you in any way. And I honor and say thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Cheers.